How are you, my friend?
Good.
Okay.
Doing all right.
So we have 10 minutes.
All right.
The idea is to do this live IoT show.
Hello.
We're not so many right now online, but that's okay because we are recording.
All right.
And we'll have that published
Friends
later.
and family.
Yeah, we are at Embedded Friends and Family. It's my brother and sister.
Cool. Hello.
I know they're not even online. Damn it. They don't. Maybe my kids? No. Right. Forget. But yeah, so we're here to discuss what's going on here at Embedded World. First edition of Embedded World in the US.
I know.
That's fantastic. And your role at the TinyML Foundation.
Yes.
I mean, people know you for having been at Microsoft, leading all the work around silicon vendors and the partnerships and so on and more. But you have this new role now. I'd like you to tell us a bit about it.
So I've been running the TinyML Foundation for about 6 months.
Okay.
And it's a great community. It's a worldwide community. We have over 100,000 students that have taken TinyML classes around the world. We have, professors from universities around the world. We have industry support from major semiconductor partners and startups and software companies and model makers and data sets. And so it's just a community of people getting together, trying to figure out how to do AI on the edge, or what I call connecting AI to the real world.
Yeah, and just to be precise, for those who are not familiar, we're talking about AI, not AI, right?
What else is there?
There's one AI everyone talks about these days, so generative AI.
Oh, yeah, that
so it's not excluded, but we're talking about AI in general, right?
Yes. And it's really about AI outside the data center.
Okay.
And AI, like I said, like in resource-constrained environments or in the real world, that's affecting agriculture and water systems and healthcare and safety. And there's just amazing innovation going on. We had 6 talks today at Embedded World, covering everything from neuromorphic computing to, in-memory computation to, how to run small language models on like Cortex-A brownfield systems. Like really interesting stuff.
Did you find people being like familiar to embedded and so on, being surprised that you could run such sophisticated model on tiny hardware like that?
I think so. I mean, I think certainly there's been like anomaly detection type of isolated forest kind of DNN type stuff for a while. And it's kind of low power computer vision for a little while. I think the stuff that's happening now, especially with like transformer based architecture, is new. And we had someone demoing that today, how you could run, a fairly focused, RAG-based LLM or SLM, on a pretty disconnected piece of equipment, and talk to it, and talk to a piece of equipment and say, what's wrong with you? And the equipment is like, oh, my spanner is broken or whatever.
Please line that chair and tell me what's wrong with you.
Please tell me what's wrong with you. But no, giving voice to a lot of these machines, was really fascinating. Or just talking to your car and saying, how do I turn off the regenerative braking on this thing?
Yeah.
This will just tell you, oh, do this,
And you have a context.
Yes.
You have a context, which is the machine, where it's run, what it's for.
Right.
And this thing will not tell you about the weather.
No, and it's not going to give you a poem about cats or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not trained on the entire internet. It's trained on a focused set of data.
And it will do that right. It will actually be super precise, no hallucination.
Not hallucinate. Not make up answers about how to turn off your regenerative braking. So, and in fact, we have an event, a free event, October 17th and 18th.
Okay.
People can go online and hear like 2 days worth of talks. Go to tinyml.org and register for free. We're going to have 2 days worth of academic researchers as well as industry folks talking about generative AI on edge equipment and everything into totally the state-of-the-art stuff. So memory optimization talks from Korea and, model optimization talks from Abu Dhabi and, all kinds of stuff. So it's pretty cool. So if people are into how do you do generative AI on these kind of edge equipment things, that's going to be a lot of fun.
That is. You're having fun in your job, man.
It is. It's a lot of fun. Every day it's not only cool because it's like the people are cool and interesting, but the tech is moving so quickly that every day you can't help but learn something that's going on.
You get a chance to get your hands a bit dirty in code and so on?
A little bit. I mean, I play around with some stuff, but it's just, I'm just in awe, especially some of the PhD students and other folks that we interact with.
They're so smart.
Oh,
it's just like
incredible.
Maybe I should not touch that code.
I feel like a little bit of hope in the future because like these guys, Hey, these folks will figure it out somehow.
Right.
But
Technology is in good hands.
yeah,
Understand.
yeah. But the show today was great too. So I was like, nice to see everyone here, and you know, everyone's got interesting backgrounds that come to this space from different angles, and so it's pretty cool to see.
I was, related to my previous question about were people surprised. Do you feel like there is a lot of convincing for you to do to have them convinced that that's where things are going forward? AI being at the edge, or being actually the way I like to say it is like AI is being distributed.
Right.
And it's not new. Remember, robotics has been about distributing intelligence across the system of entities. And so here we're talking about doing similar things, right?
Well, I mean, what is it? William Gibson once said, the future is here, it's just not evenly distributed.
Yeah.
And so a lot of the stuff that's happening, you know, there is a lot of noise about, you know, OpenAI and Anthropic and all the $100 billion data center, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, we consider ourselves sort of the flipping that script and saying, well, there's actually this other AI that's happening in small devices that's actually having more impact and using less resources. So less electricity, less water, less concrete, and having more impact on people's actual lives. And maybe it's not as glamorous as like a fake girlfriend that sounds like Scarlett Johansson, you know. It's probably more important.
Well, we'll see fun stuff coming up.
Cool, man. Good to see you.
Thanks a lot for your time. Good to see you.
All right.